Dan, I'm gonna knock this dude out in spectacular fashion, and you're gonna want to sign me. I'm gonna knock this kid out now. I said too much.
I know.
Sean O Malley enters the octagon undefeated at 22 years old.
Fights Rocky Mark Smith in the house.
Right in his face.
Oh, he trying to strike.
Oh!
O'Malley now trying to TO. Counters with the left and throws 2 minutes to go in the first round. Big left! Big right, excuse me, by O'Malley as he stunts Kashakian. To take blows from O'Malley.
Oh, that's it!
That is it! Sean O'Malley with a huge right hand. Still undefeated.
Welcome to the Sugar Show. This is my show.
But let's go back to where it all started.
As young as I can remember, I feel like I was always playing sports. That's like the oldest memories I have is playing sports. Maybe I don't know, I feel like I wasn't getting the attention I wanted. That's what kind of drove me away from team sports. I feel like they had favorites.
Sean was just spectacular at baseball, football, basketball. Problem with Sean is he doesn't like team sports, wasn't good with coaches, wasn't good with any authority, which is ironic because I'm a retired cop and detective, but
I was very competitive. I got turned away from that kind of, those sports.
we were downstairs, me and my younger son Daniel, my older son Michael, Sean being the middle son. We snuck downstairs and we were watching CDs of MMA fights, UFC fights.
I don't understand how they can even, and I was honestly like disgusted by it.
Because we had to hide downstairs because the mom said, you're not going to show your kids this stuff. So we're down there watching it, having a good time. Sean's probably 12, sneaks down there, sees this. He's like, how can you guys watch this, man? This stuff's disgusting.
I was like, I can't watch that. I don't like to see that.
Which is ironic, because Sean was not a fighter.
Very insecure in high school, and that's kind of what led me to fighting.
16-year-old Sean O'Malley drops out of high school and starts to pursue his passion.
I want to play one-on-one sport. I want to try boxing. I want to try kickboxing. And that's kind of how I got introduced to combat sports.
So when you did it yourself, did it change? Did your mindset say like, oh, I get it now?
You know, I think it might have been pre-puberty when I saw it, and then, hit puberty. I'm like, okay, I could probably take those guys.
Sean started training boxing and kickboxing and had an instant talent for it.
I have a buddy who's a Native American, who's a Golden Gloves boxer. I asked him if Sean could go train with him. His name's Ray Moore. We went up to Ray's house, which is way up in the mountains, took Sean in there. I would say 2 weeks later, he looked at me and he said, you have no idea what you got here. I've been doing this my whole entire career. I've never seen anybody with the speed and strength of Sean.
And this is where he caught the eye of seasoned coach and now longtime friend Tim Welch.
I went back to Montana, to my hometown, to commentate some fights. And I saw Sean do a kickboxing match when he was 16 years old, and I kind of had my eye on him.
Boom! First fucking punch I ever threw in an MMA fight. No one even knows about this fight.
I came back 2 years later, and he was fighting a college wrestler. Super solid on the ground. This college wrestler's probably going to beat him up. And then Sean armbarred the kid in the first round. So at the after party, I went up to Sean and said, hey, I kind of see you have a lot of talent and you love the sport. You want to come stay on my couch for a week and train?
All right, left the house at 6 a.m., drove 19 hours straight by myself with my car packed.
And he couldn't believe it. He was just so excited, and he packed his bags a couple days later, came down, moved down, left his family, 18 years old, and we got an apartment.
Sean's trajectory really started to change from here. After his knockout victory in the Contender Series, the Sugar Show really started to manifest. And Sean really had his way early on in the UFC.
Sugar Sean is special. He is. I think he's special. You don't have a background in traditional martial arts? Because you see him throw kicks, you'd assume, oh, this kid was like a karate champion.
He annihilated most of the early competition.
Nope. Learned everything all at once.
Winning over fans with his fighting style and his unique sense of humor.
Maybe I should have a hands up. Like you guys say, you guys are the experts.
Our sport, by the way, is in an era that it has never been in before.
If you're getting a fight, hands up. You won't see that shit coming, guaranteed.
I'm talking about Sugar Sean O'Malley. You wonder who we compared him to? Israel Adesanya. As soon as Teddy said it, boom, I get it.
I feel like Khabib is the best read on fighters. They asked him how good was O'Malley. And Khabib was like, Sean O'Malley is that guy. And if Khabib said that, I was like, yeah.
He had claimed to be capable of being a household name, and it was really starting to come to fruition.
And I think that you have an opportunity, you have a chance to be that next popular guy since Conor McGregor was at the height of his popularity.
But there was a stigma attached to it. Then other UFC fighters were complaining that O'Malley was being fed easy competition.
And he's like, I just want to fight, I just want to fight the best strikers. Like, he never mentioned about, I'll take anybody out. In my opinion, he hasn't really beat somebody that's like, okay, man, you're the real deal.
Безусловно, Амели, он имеет хайпа немножко больше, чем его, так скажем, бойцовского какого-то интеллекта, хайп этот хочется потушить.
I don't give a shit what he's saying, but I knock him out.
After notching a few UFC victories under his belt, he drew Marlon CHITO VERA.
We are in the times that everything is cloud, everything is like what you say, who you hung out with.
3 rounds and 15 minutes if needed here in loaded bantamweight division.
It wasn't a calf kick that put me down. His toe hit my nerve.
Well, this is absolutely...
If that's not a freak accident, how many thousands of leg kicks have been landed, I don't know what is. You watched that fight, I was piecing.
You were winning the fight. Something's wrong with O'Malley's leg.
Right leg. It's a nerve issue that could recover.
Yeah, Will here up. He fell down. Will...
Oh! Big shot! Marlon CHITO VERA stops the Sugar Show.
But it wasn't a loss. I never felt like I got so much shit. I'm like, mentally, I'm undefeated. I didn't fucking lose because my skills aren't better than this dude. Certified fluke, 14-0.
Sean, he got lucky.
I talked to the Sugar State Athletic Commission and they took it away. It's not even...
Okay, I like that.
He got back on track fast and continued to climb the ranks. O'Malley was matched up with Petr Yan, a former UFC bantamweight champion. The MMA community didn't really give O'Malley a chance to beat Yan, as most people thought he was going to get annihilated.
Petr Yan versus Sean O Malley takes place this weekend in the feature fight of UFC 280.
Mr. Sugar Tits himself.
Yan's going to obliterate.
Cold-blooded computer, can wrestle, can strike, can grapple, great gas, and he's mentally tough as it gets.
When you get a little bit of resistance, who are you then? So Sean O Malley, show us who you are.
And finally, the question that the MMA community was begging to be answered was finally answered.
If O'Malley can make it past Petr Yan, you're talking about a superstar.
I think our fan base can relate to the anxiousness and the nerves that we all feel as sports fans right now.
So they both got to be careful. There's a right hand gets through for O'Malley.
At him. Notice how he feints to try to slow Yan down.
Body kick from Yan, a shot from O'Malley late in the round.
Nice
Flexibility help there. Nice knee up the middle there from O'Malley. Left hand.
Huge left for Yan. Nice jab by O'Malley. Oh, huge head kick. Yan shoots. What a fight. Sean O'Malley, Petr Yan go the distance in front of an appreciative crowd here.
29-28 by split decision. Sugar Sean O'Malley.
I mean, I think the people would love to see me be the bantamweight champion, so we'll give the people what they want. I think I went out there and just proved that, you know, I belong.
O'Malley was set to face Aljamain Sterling, a UFC bantamweight champion who had just defended his belt 3 times. He had beaten Petr Yan, TJ Dillashaw, and Henry Cejudo, who were both legends of the sport, solidifying himself as a legend. So this was no easy task at all for O'Malley to conquer.
This is obviously a huge victory for you, and you will have a chance to defend your title against the man we're about to bring in here right now. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sugar Sean O'Malley.
You got a whole year. You had a whole year to work for your jiu-jitsu.
You better be ready to cut
now
weight,
Daddy
baby.
Dana
You better
ain't
be
gonna
ready to cut
babysit
weight.
no more.
You better be ready.
I drag you up and down the octagon. Get the out of my cage.
In my head, it was gonna happen. I did see all this happen. I did see me get in the UFC. I did see me becoming a star. And it's all happening right now.
He's an entitled little brat that thinks he's Conor McGregor, who has been given everything from the UFC.
Go out there and beat Aljamain Sterling August 19th. I become a superstar.
I think Sterling's going to win just because I think he's a way better competitor than O'Malley is.
Aljamain doesn't get hurt in the first 2 rounds. I see him winning the decision.
I think O'Malley hasn't fought now the competition that Alja has fought.
I believe Aljamain is a very, very well-rounded.
I started fighting when I was 16 years old. 12 years later, I'm fighting for the title.
Sean O'Malley has a ton of skill. How does he compete in the biggest spot in his career? This is where stars are made. This is an opportunity for Sean O'Malley to go to the moon. I can't wait.
UFC Championship opportunity has arrived. The Bostonians will be behind him tonight against the New Yorker. Perhaps that shot late in round 1 was to get a feel for what it might be like early round 2.
If you are what you say you are,
Sterling unable.
Champion of the world, Sugar Sean O Malley. How does that feel?
When you name it on the guest list, who brought you? You, the more famous person you come through. And
This is just the beginning of the Sugar era. I'm running this 2035, baby. CHITO, December in Vegas, T-Mobile.
You are the new bantamweight champion of the world.